What up?
Yeah.
And welcome to another exciting episode of RG Damn Pod. It's Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That can only mean two things. One, we're here, we're now. And two, so are you. See you checking in the comments and chiming in, saying what up. We see you live on Twiztid Facebook and MNE YouTube. Am I correct? Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Simultaneously. Damn yous. All right. Hi everybody. We got a fun one as usual. It's been an entire week since we've seen you. We're back again. We have some bring you up to par, freshness, refresh. We're gonna recap some things. We're gonna look forward to some things, and we got some topics and shit to talk about. So let's start with the topics and fun stuff first before we get into any business. Sean, I know you. I always go to you. You're my go-to. You're my topic king. Sire, what topic shall we talk today? He has all of them. He has all of the topics.
Let's lower the bar right off the bat. So
lowered expectation.
There's a porn site called Strip Chat.
Okay.
And they have developed and are installing a VR-enabled masturbation pod in their offices.
Nice.
So their employees can go have a little me time whenever they need. It is equipped with 4K screens, lotion, tissues, and more. The startup says. They're hoping that this will catch on and be a trend and become a corporate mainstay, if you will.
So what happens if you go into the glory hole and there's a whole blob of stew from accounting still in there? Because you know these piggish people, I've been to the bathrooms, they don't clean up after themselves.
I mean, that's kind of the question is,
stew.
You know, if you're trying to be discreet, if you will, like, you know, if you just go to the bathroom and you rub one out in the stall, it is what it is. But if you go to the pod,
it is what it is. I love that. That's how you said that.
I take my kids there.
Are you gonna be in there and someone's gonna knock on the door? Do you have to sign up for a certain time? You know, like, Steve's in at 2, I'll come in at 2:30. Like, there's so many questions.
There's
you need a half an hour.
I mean,
Steve, you might need to go to the doctor.
Steve is more like he needs to be talked into it. There's a grace period. It's not just it's not just
I like to watch the full
get back to
the
work
movie and make sure I get all the character development. So, you know. Does the handyman fix the sink or not? I need to know.
Wait, I got some questions for this. Okay. You said this is a thing. This is in place somewhere, or this is just a thought that occurred to someone that they needed masturbation chambers.
They have developed it and put it in their office. If you know, is it probably just kind of a PR stunt for a porn site? Maybe, but they still.
So this is because I must have missed the first part. This is a porn company.
Can we call it the Jackbox?
Porn site
that has these jack boxes in it.
Yeah, so it's a porn site company that in their offices has installed a masturbation pod.
I think that's okay then. If you're dabbling in, the devil's art anyway, why not?
The devil's art.
Everybody needs a little break. Now, do I think it should catch on at McDonald's? Not necessarily, but maybe.
And that was the precipice of my story because it started off that it was. The way I heard, see, the way Jamie hears and data equivalates in my head, I heard there's going to be these special rooms in places. And then I heard it's not unlike going in the bathroom to hammer one out. And then I think about it and I'm like, there's these changing tables in there. I know I've been with friends. They're like, I'm going to go take my kid in the bathroom. And I just picture how horrible that scenario could be. Then we talked about Stu from accounting in the company. What Chris said, Jackbox, just hammering off in there and
pounding one off.
About the coffee machine, Stu, you're a pig. Stu spoils and spills everything. So we know Stu in the Jackbox is just going to be really unsightly.
You got to put a napkin over that cup of soup, buddy. It explodes. It pops.
Oh my God! Remember that? Remember that picture of Randy Marsh? It was a ghost.
Oh my God!
That's so ridiculous. I can't believe we're talking about this. Okay, I walked into it because I asked.
So here's the question. Here's the questions for the panel here.
Okay, panel it up.
Could could you envision a future where companies shed the conservative ideas surrounding sex and implement something like this?
Absolutely.
Encourage these kinds of things.
At the current rate times velocity and speed that we are traveling in this century we live in, I absolutely could see someone trying to do that. And then I could see a lot of other people being like, there is a time and a place, and that is neither of them. Much like with Dustin, and thank you, Dustin, just for one last weird Jamie point, thank you, Dustin, for associating that whacking it is not where you're stacking it if you're making your quarter pounders. So keep that Jack Box out of McDonald's. It is not Jack Donald's. Now, if you go down the street to Jack Donald's,
now
you go hammer one out, you get you a fish fillet.
Can I get a number 4 HJ with an extra side of lube, please?
Oh my God.
I hate it. I horribly hate it. Oh my God.
Do you think if we were to invest in one of these at the Magic Ninja offices, would it boost company morale?
No, it wouldn't. And I'll tell you why. There is one person that would go in there and then no one else would ever go in there. And I'm not going to call them out.
Well, let me just say, if you've ever
what does
seen,
it rhyme with? His name rhymes with.
I'm not
going there.
Golly, we're going to say that I have been in bathrooms, hotel rooms, and tour bus bathrooms with all of you, and the answer is no to all of that. I've seen many of them, and I've seen some of the carefreeness and wild in you. I will go into a stall, be like, nope, and I watch 3 of my own guys go right back in. You hear the toilet seat hit, and I'm like, oh my God, blob of shit, poop. I don't know what that foreign substance in the corner was. Something winked at me and stalled 3 feet, went right in there and sat down.
It doesn't even
right in there. You guys are gangsters. You guys are Sasquatch.
I'm just gonna add that right on top. Like, you know,
I am.
If
not
there's
the
space in the bowl, let it go.
No, sir. No, I will show up in that bitch.
Making a jambalaya, if you will.
A real goulash, if you will.
No way. I will Patrick Bateman up in that bitch in the full raincoat suit. I don't want shit touching me in and out of that bitch. It's a bad day.
If it doesn't lift you up off the seat, did you really even go, Jamie?
God, if you put your ass to the seat, are you really still sanitized? I ask these questions. Not for a friend, not for me. Obviously not me. I'm well aware of where I am at. With not putting my ass to the toilet seat.
I don't think it's gonna. I think they're testing the waters with this thing here, Sean.
Agreed.
And their company, and I don't think it's really gonna catch on too far, maybe past the porn industry, is like because of things like they've done before. Like look at New York. I was watching a documentary, and I think it was something like the Torso Killer, and it was talking an awful lot about. This how New York used to be in the 70s, just down, actual where everybody goes, like the fucking main part in Manhattan.
There's a jack
completely different. It was more very shady, and there was like you do not go after 8 o'clock, do not go after dark, or you're going at your own peril. It was like the police were sending out pamphlets that we cannot protect you after 8 o'clock. And it was all
if you try to shit in any of these toilets, you on your own.
It was a lot of it was the type of clientele that was breeded by they were saying by like sex and sex trafficking.
Oh, absolutely.
Just the craziness of what was happening on the area and the peep shows and the stick your balls in and somebody will coddle them. And
I would love a ball coddling room.
It was like what happened. It breeded a lot of weird, crazy people too that were like sadomasochists, and they were doing crazy shit there too. So I don't know.
You got to get a good firm grip.
It ended up changing that shit completely. So I don't know. It's wild as hell.
Okay,
I don't see it going that far.
Whereas I do not see it ever becoming mainstream.
I hate it all.
I do see a way that people are jacking in these bathrooms anyway. I don't care if you want to choose to not believe it or not.
Hold on, stop for a second. Wasn't it associated a while back? This was a while back because I believe that this person has passed away now and since. But there was somebody who like brought light to the fact that a lot of the truck stops, not the truck stops with the food stops, but like the
lousy
rest
with
stops,
semen.
The rest areas were like this haven for this activity and such. And it was, and yeah, there was an Easter egg earlier into who the person was. I'm not gonna whatever, but yeah, man, it's like that kind of vibe kind of put a stigma on those to begin with, which kind of put everybody in people like me, especially. That's why I'm coming in the full Patrick Bateman suit, because I don't know what the fuck kind of shit. I assume you just had to shit and piss, but from the looks of it, it was some sort of a alien surgery in stall 3, and like we've seen it. So yeah.
So if you're Patrick Batemaning it, like, so you just go into the stall and jacket inside of the suit, so you just keep all your fluids and stuff with you.
Oh man, I'm even more grossed out now. No, so what?
You're basically rocking a condom over your whole body.
Oh my God. No, I was assuming in my mind there was some sort of a backdoor flap where you could just hover over the toilet and shit and leave.
Oh my God, the backdoor flap?
I don't want to be touching anything. Can't believe we're talking. You just gotta get out of there, man. I don't know what the fuck you guys are hanging out there and starting, bands and shit. Like, get in and get out, man. These places are petri dishes of death.
That is fucking hilarious.
I'm saying if you walked into a room and it was like a personal room and the whole thing was like no corners and it was all like one hard piece of steel, and then each time someone goes out, it goes through a cleaning and disinfecting mode.
He's like,
I might take a jack. Don't judge. I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to be in the jacker for about 20 minutes.
He's in it
again. Time stealing. He's time stealing.
This is the same guy that you'll go in the broken venue bathroom with no door, sitting there dead serious, taking his shit. People walking in and out, grabbing ice for the bar. You just look.
Like, hey man, I needed to have
hold my drink, bro.
He's smoking a cigarette and shit. Y'all, hey, can y'all get the fuck up out of here? I'm about to wipe my ass. Like, Jesus Christ. I hate your candor.
Trying to take a poop over here.
Here, hold my beer. We're gonna take a piss.
Oh my God! All right, I want to go away from this horrible subject. It's okay. For the record, I do indeed, in some sick, demented way, believe that these type of sexual relief rooms will be an option in the future, because there are in colleges and stuff, there are like sensitivity rooms. If you can't take the conversation, there's a quiet place for you to decompress. This is basically what you're saying, and up a sexual ante, like I just
decompress my penis.
I don't know. I mean, I could totally see the world that we live in laying premise and groundwork to get to that. I absolutely do. I don't agree with it, but I totally see that it could happen. That's gross, and handle your business in your house. Keep your business to your business. That's what I think.
Fair enough.
Stay in your own jack box.
Yes, Jack, you suck your own dick. Keep it out of here, motherfucker.
Now, what if it was like that? What if it like came out on the market like a personal jack room that you could just take with you, and it sets up in a few minutes? You have privacy. It's just waist up though, because you couldn't get full body.
That is a lot of pre-production for you to just hold out for a later convenient time.
It sounds more like an
addiction. You're taking, it's like, I have the addiction box. Whenever you want to fix up, you just pull this and it inflates, and it's a perfect room for you to jones out. Yes. Like it just sounds like a goddamn addiction. That's from me. That's my opinion. But yes, I believe that it would be something in the future. No, you shouldn't go in them. And if you did go in them, make sure that you don't touch anything. I don't know why you
flip-flops or something.
All right. I don't know. Yes, absolutely.
He says, wear a condom in the jack box.
In the jack box. Yes.
Yes, they get because the more abundant and the more common that jack boxes become, the threat of jack box disease will come about, and then they'll sell jack condoms. And then it'll be like a big coat you put on before you go into the jack up box. It's like, it seems so asinine. You could have just stopped why did you just fry it right the first time? Calling it refried beans. God damn it. All right, look, enough of this crazy. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks for that topic, Sean.
Wow, dude, that was a dark.
Good.
As we fix the rear view mirror and look away ahead and drive, we will talk about something from behind us. Let's quick fast. I just want to say recap on the Old School Oddity weekend. There was fucking blast. It was awesome seeing everybody. The shows were fresh. It was good seeing faces. It was good seeing everybody. Those vibes, dude, those old school vibes are fucking amazing. I don't want to talk a lot about it. We've said a bunch of shit in posts, whatever. All I do want to say is the reason I'm saying this, it crescendos into, for those who missed out, for those who the shows were too far from where you live and you like something that you saw, I don't guarantee that everything is there, but there are limited pieces of leftover merch that are now available on the mnestore.com for the last picks. If you missed something, you've seen something, maybe you didn't have enough money with you there when you went to the show, but you were eyeballing an item or two, there is a possibility. It's a 50-50, roll the dice. You go over to mnestore.com right now. They may have that item. Take advantage of the last opportunity before they're gone and not returned. That was my first bit of news. We can
Beaver
jump into
didn't
another
come
topic,
back
or we
with
can go
much.
into another news. Huh?
Beaver didn't come back with much. I'll tell you that.
I know,
maybe like
and that's why I said I don't want to
boxes.
get. I don't want to get hypes up, or hopes up rather. I don't want to hype
Right.
up hopes, but
Fair.
I do want to stress that is happening. So if you did go there and you're like, well, what the fuck is this? You know that there were a few items that were strictly limited for the tour, and just the remaining leftovers. We want to just give everybody an opportunity. Now that everyone who had the chance to get them got their first pick, this is the last of the last. When it's gone, it's gone. Take a look for your consideration. Browse. I have another news, or you have another topic. Which one? I got them both.
Ooh. I do not. No.
So
You don't have shit. All right.
He said he had nothing.
Huh?
He said he
A
had
lot of just shit in the world. So I mean, I spent my first few hours of the day trying to think of something, and
You were trying to spend your first few hours of the day getting away from the day and trying to find something positive to talk about.
trying to find that ray of sunshine. It's not even. It's rainy today. It's not even good.
Damn.
I know.
Hence
why I'm in a room of fire here.
Hold that thought, Sean. If we have the Bones, let's let everybody know about Bones Dubs 420 show coming up. Do we have an ad for that or something? Can we throw that
Oh
up?
yeah,
There it is.
Can you go check out the official ad? Fort Worth, Texas, 420, the one and only Bones Dub, his official 420 show. It's 420 Fest, man, April 20th, 2022, Fort Worth, Texas, all ages, 20 plus, $20 at the door, 5 p.m. doors. Pull up, man, represent with the one and only Bones Dub, one half of the Axe Murder Boys, putting down his vibe on 420 as only he can.
yes,
That's a dope show. Now you have been notified about it. I'm sure you knew about it, but that's our homeboy, man. He helps out with a lot of shit around here, and I wanted to spread that information so that y'all know. Because I hate that when motherfuckers are like, yo, I live in Texas. When is going to be a show? It just happened like 2 days ago. How the fuck you not know about it? Well, we're trying to, so if we are just yelling in an echo chamber and you already know that information, thank you. Share it with somebody you think don't. But if you didn't know, now you know. You're welcome. All right, bet. Go to that topic, Sean. Sorry.
So one thing that kind of hit me the other day, I'm seeing if you got, is there anything you've noticed other than the price of gasoline? Like, what's something you've noticed the price has gone up a lot? Like,
Plastics,
I got my
gravy,
oil change the other day for my car.
Food,
and
bacon, chicken, milk. I'm sorry. You said something?
No, I was thinking what made me think about it, I went to get my oil change the other day, like a Jiffy Lube kind of place.
Comic supply, bags, backboards.
The basic oil change, and she's like, okay, that'll be like $67. I was like, what? Like, our oil change is like $15, $30. Like,
No, all day. It's at least, it's usually like a $80 sometimes, depending on
like
here
the sugar
too.
daddy. He was like,
you gotta throw like a coupon on that shit too to get it dropping lower than that. It's crazy.
I just looked at her like, huh? And
we got pizza in Chicago at Giordano's. We got 2 pizzas, a medium and a large. That shit was $78.
Damn.
Oh, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Everything.
I was like, can I get a half a pizza?
The thing,
Can you sell that to someone else?
I don't know what I hate more is the idea that people are in denial, or that people are complacent, or that people are just like, well, that's peculiar. Those 3 things really, really chap my ass when talking about this, because they're like, I haven't noticed it at all. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible that you haven't noticed it at all. Everything has been reflected accordingly. from everything, from flights to again down to backboards and Mylar bags for comic books. Everything is like exaggerated in the price, and it's just a start. So it's man. Fucking watch what you do and how you spend. That's my advice for real.
And my dad was
nothing lasts forever, nothing is for certain until they close the curtain.
Right.
Yes.
When my dad was moving out to Vegas from Ohio, he's like, I don't know, gallon of milk's like $1 more out there. I don't know about this. And I'm like, okay.
Real, man.
I mean, if milk means something to him, that's a lot of.
He does. He's a big milk drinker. He was quite upset about the price
increase. What am I drinking? Milk?
Vitamin D is good for strength and bones. Dustin, thank you very much. And who is cereal's best friend? You're welcome. Milk.
I don't even know the last time I had a bowl of cereal. Jamie.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe your cereal.
You're right.
Maybe your cereal in your life all balanced.
Maybe I need to get back on that cereal Sunday.
It's possible.
Well,
it's possible. Maybe you might want to start with one of the old people cereals, though, like Life or something.
I think I got to get one of the old people milks, though, because I don't know that I can drink too much.
Oh, what you need, like a silk, like an almond or something?
Maybe like, yeah.
You got
like
the lactose, do you? You got the
maybe
lactose?
a little lactose. Hit that old Turuchki, if you know what I mean.
Oh, my Lord.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, but everything. Blaze, what about you? Was there anything strange that you thought would never be more expensive now than it is once upon a wonder?
No, I mean, everything has kind of gone up for the most part around here as well. Same shit. Like I said, it hits harder in some aspects, though, because you're driving further to get to places for gas. So it's like, you got to go back and forth 20 minutes, which is, like, 15, 18 miles or some shit per time.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's kind of, it hits and you're like, you can recognize that. And it's the same thing with everything. It's like, but there are like there's different things where you don't find stuff on the shelf the same as you would normally.
Right.
But what I also noticed that really jacked up a lot out here in price. Yeah, it's jacked. We went all the way back to it.
Jackins.
But fucking the cost of pop. Soda if you're from some other areas, but yeah, pop has completely raised up. Even when they're doing their sales, it used to be 3 for $12, I think it was just last week. Now it's 3 for $15. So yeah, it's like it's like you could see the difference of that's $3 more. It's $1 extra a case, and we don't have that deposit shit anymore that I used to deal with up in Michigan, where you take all your cans back. So now I just got stacks of cans sitting outside, which I'm thinking about making like a barricade around my house full of cans. So I don't know if anybody's got any other ideas. Shoot them my way. I'm down.
Rubber cement, man. Build a gray skull. Build a gray skull of cans, man.
There you go.
I have the power. You have the power.
I'll even add fuel to that flame and tell him he won't. You won't make that gray skull.
He said you won't.
You won't.
I bet $1 you won't.
Bet you won't.
Bet you won't. He just want to come
put it over
the
3-car.
I do. I want to go inside.
Over the top of that bitch.
Hell yeah! I'll come help.
Well, I was going to say, to round it out, the final, one of the greatest indicators that all of this shit is blown out the ass is when you go to what was the dollar store, and now it's the $1.29 store, soon to be the $1.50 store, on its way to the $2 store. And the funny part is I was joking with my kids, and they were like, did you notice that, this and that? And I said, my first question, because just as a businessman, my first question, did they change the marquee, like the sign above the place? No, not at all. I said, let me guess. Above every product, it's clearly stated, because if people like Uncle Matt go in there and they see that it's not stated, they're going to argue that they get it for $1.
I want my 29 cents.
And they started laughing because they were like, that is Uncle Matt too. He's in there looking for his deal. I was like, for real though. And I ain't mad at him. So I was like, did y'all see anything that wasn't marked properly? And they were like, no, they were on everything. It was just, it's hilarious to see. Like that's the first step, man. When something that is like those types of places are done so that families can cut corners. Maybe you can't afford the name brand detergent, so you get the dollar brand, the dollar store brand, or you buy napkins from there because you're essentially going to wipe your mouth and throw them in the garbage anyway. You don't need the $10 napkin. So even the cut corner places are starting to have their corners cut. So yeah, man, be safe out there. Gosh damn it.
Right.
Crazy world, man. Crazy.
It is. All right, let's play the Terminally Ill tour ad. Let's show that some love. Let's let everybody refresh everybody's mind on that. What's going down?
Yes, the rescheduled dates.
Yes, sir.
Featuring James Garcia. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, get it.
Alazuli Lou. Coming at you with Red. Cody Manson, he's in the place.
Yes, sir.
And the Michigan Misfits are going to be there. That goes down March 20th through the 26th. Check the new dates. The only one that did not get rescheduled was Denver, unfortunately. But we got things coming. So, yeah, you can get M&E. You can get VIP packs at MNEstore.com. And all that good stuff. Go check them out. It's rescheduled from last month.
Yeah.
Right on. That's amazing. Yeah, hell yeah. And a lot of people were anticipating that. Glad to see that everybody's doing well now and that everything is working properly so that we can get that back out on the road for everybody who was, waiting on it. And thank you for everybody for being patient and being understanding to the current light of the world and people getting sick and stuff like that. And us wanting to make sure that they're safe, and which equals that you're safe. And essentially that's what it's all about, looking out for each other. So we appreciate y'all having that love and that chill and not being all uptight about it and getting your panties all in a bunch. I love y'all for that. So that's cool. One last bit of news I want to throw, and then we could jump into another topic, is I wanted to cover the AtCon. My homie Ali from Elite Comics 11. AtCon started today at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time today, and it's running for 5 days. The biggest live stream comic event, virtual Comic Con, going on right now at Elite Comics 11. 5 days. Stop in, pull up, hang out. I'll be in there some of the times when I have free time. It doesn't stop. If you love comic books, the vibe, the community vibe, it's all fresh. Stop by, man. It's a really good time.
I'm gonna need you to
throw that out there. Make sure people know.
Pick me out some raws, Jamie.
I'm trying to tell you, dude, you need to get in there. Frank's Comics in there. He's my dude. There's a lot of my homies are doing sales during that. They have some of the greatest comic books at some of the greatest prices. Good people, good community. It's nice to support people that are like-minded and love the same things. So again, if you like comic books, happen to be trapped in the house for the next 5 days, or just want to escape from something, check out Elite Comics 11 AtCon going on right now. There you go. All right, that was my last bit of news. If you want to kick into a topic, and then we can talk. We can round it out with a little Astro combo on the way.
I was gonna say that's the only thing I got on my mind is Astronomicon.
Blake, did you have a topic or anybody else have a topic?
I mean, I was actually going to talk to you guys just a couple of days ago. I was doing this show on Monday. It was a little live thing I do on Facebook, and I was actually talking to everybody about maybe getting rid of DirecTV. And completely cutting it out and going wireless and going with the new trend that everybody else is doing and getting all the apps and the different things on the TV, which had me already checking out different apps that I have already on hand. Like I have Netflix and HBO Max, and I think I have one of the Discovery one or something like that, and Hulu. Okay. And then between the people in the house, we also noticed we had Peacock and some other ones. So when I went in, I finally got into the Peacock app, which I had this first time I actually looked at it because there was something on there I wanted to watch. So I started going through there, and I went up there and I noticed that they had WWE as part of their stuff. So I went through there and I started looking at that. And the first thing that catches my eye is WrestleMania. And then I scrolled down. I was like, man, wouldn't this be cool if they had like Saturday Night's Main Event or something like that? So sure enough, I scroll down and bang, there it is, Saturday Night's Main Event, which got me lost watching Saturday Night's Main Event, like back from when it began again. So I was wondering, is there any type of stuff that you guys have gotten into where you're off in an app and you are now lost in a series that you haven't seen in a while, or you're like, oh man, this is that new hot shit and I'm gonna watch it and check it out? Because that's what happened to me with the Saturday Night's Main Event. Like just watching the cast of characters. They started with Cyndi Lauper just out there talking, and it was some crazy shit. So it was cool.
No, when you watch it, when you truly watch it unfold, now from this perspective. As a child, you were living it unfold, but now you're watching it unfold from this vantage point, and it's amazing to see how the coupling of music with wrestling and Vince's push and his diligent way of integrating both of the things when MTV was young and starting off, and they were willing to hey, we'll work with you, and it's promotion for both of us, and it worked. I mean, it really made a stamp on that time that's like embedded in all of us. Those are some of the greatest, like WrestleMania 3, dude, fuck off. That's one of the great, like, holy shit. We would have never got to 3 if they didn't do 1. We would have never got to Saturday night's main event where it was just like, yeah, man, that was the biggest thing. Paul and Brian used to come over and stay the night at my house, and we'd make popcorn and we'd sit up and we'd watch Saturday night's main event. Cause like, if you didn't see that, you weren't shit. Like, that was the most important thing in our fucking life at that point was that, and comedy classics with the Three Stooges and, Laurel and Hardy and shit. Like, those were our fucking things, like, until we got into horror movies and made that segue. But man, yeah, like, that was your day-to-day thing. There was no internet. There was no portal you can go and tap in and find out what's happening around the globe. It was, you got on your bike and you round around the fucking corner. Those were the days. Let me tell you. No,
I get your ass out there and you find that fucking door.
Yeah, right, motherfuckers. No, that's so true. That's so very true. And I think that it's I think it's awesome to be able to see that now. I think that one of the things that I've been doing is because I like to watch YouTube is my little guilty pleasure. I like watching shows on there. So I like watching comic community videos by people. Everyone wants to be a content creator. So I enjoy that. That is my guilty pleasure. I like watching people and their product. I like watching how much charisma you have and whatever. And through that rabbit hole, I find a lot of really cool people that really want it, and they have a great knack for what they do, and that's like one of my things. And also Halloween documentaries. I've seen them all. If you've made a Halloween documentary, shout out to you. I've seen your documentary. If it lives on YouTube, I've watched them all.
What you're saying is we need a Halloween trivia for Astronomicon, and it's going to be Jamie on one side, and he's by himself.
Y'all don't want this
destroy everybody.
None of it. Y'all don't want it.
None of it.
Is this
I'm bringing Butcher
like
Knives
a new Stump Jamie series? Could that be a new thing?
Because seriously, I'm like legit. He said
he's seen them all. He doesn't retain.
I get stumped on the first question. All that big build up, and they ask me, they're like, "Who played Sheriff Brackett?" I'm like, I don't know their name like that. Like,
that dude with the blonde hair.
The guy with the nose and the eyes. Yeah, I knew it was him. No, it was him. Yeah.
Oddly enough, that is correct.
Here's a kind of.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I don't know all the anal details about, like, what the social security number of Jamie Lee Curtis is. Like, I don't know that shit, but I know storyline relevancy shit and stuff like that. So yeah, I
still think the old bus trivia game would probably work perfectly for an Astronomicon game.
Dude,
the age or the year.
Yeah, man, those are our games. Those are our games, and like we will get into that, and you will have a group of people, and it's like contagious, because it'll start with 3, 4 people will come in to get a pop. You'll have 7, 8. It'll be 13, 14 people guessing people's. Yeah, those are great. Those are great times.
Those were good.
Fuck yeah. Yes. All right, what were you gonna say, Sean?
Just kind of with Blaze, going down the WrestleMania, the wrestling rabbit hole. When you guys were younger, I know I did. You wrestle with your friends, try and do it. Did you guys have a go-to finishing move? Like, whose finishing move did you always used to go to when you were young? Like,
I would thought it was like Rick Rude, but I couldn't do it because I would think you would probably hurt somebody. So it's that rude awakening where you got them on, the neck, and you're just like, all right, drop straight down. Yeah.
DDT for sure.
Or the DDT would be the shit.
DDT was a good one.
If I remember correctly, I think I fucking DDT'd Hollywood Chuck Hogan.
Oh,
yeah. Shout out Hollywood Chuck Hogan. I think I DDT'd you.
Yeah,
I know
DDT was
I think I DDT'd
I mean, that's obvious. That's an obvious move.
They didn't like us in the ring. We was way too real because we didn't know how to do it. Like, there is an art to that shit. And if you don't, like, you don't just pick up a paintbrush and call yourself a painter. You don't just jump in the ring and call yourself a wrestler. There is an art and stripes and earning the respect of other contenders and such and so on and so forth. And we were kind of just propelled into it unknowingly to everybody. And the people were total sweethearts. They were taking our bumps, albeit real, because Paul punched that guy and he was like, "What the fuck?" You can hear him under the mask.
He just fucking hit me.
Yeah, dude. You talk about stiff potato. Paul was like, bah! And you heard the mask. It was like, and you just heard him under the mask. What the fuck did you hit me for? He was like, back up. Oh God, it was so good.
Lordy.
So good. But it's because of that kind of shit. I agree with Chris. It's like you didn't want to hurt nobody, so you would kind of not do that shit because you could seriously fuck somebody. Rock bottom is a good one.
No, I think like the figure 4 leg rock would probably be the go-to move. You know,
figure 4 was good.
It hurts a motherfucker for real.
You know what's a good one though? Seriously,
I was always
fucking around doing that shit when you're a kid.
Think about because this is the thing, and I was going to say this too. This will be my segue to something a stem off of the wrestling. But shout out Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash, when he would his finisher, when he would legitimately pick you up in the air and just throw you like a fucking bag of garbage across the room. Dude, there was a expert way of doing that, so they landed like more on the like middle of their back, not their neck. But goddamn, that shit looks crazy. The brute strength my man had to have to grapple another man up like that. Which is here's my segue. Me and my kid have been watching Rhea Ripley matches because we are just amazed by her. She fell on my radar, kind of just like was like checking out her matches, and it was a match with her and Charlotte Flair. And man, we were amazed at the brute strength this chick has. She grabbed Charlotte Flair dead weight. She was already holding her, and you see her start pulling. She picks this bitch up in the middle of the air and just like effortlessly. I'm a grown ass man. I can't do that. I was like, shout out. I'm like, I just think it's fresh how into and how much people want what they want. Like you could tell Rhea. Shout out Rhea Ripley. You could tell. You want it. I love that in you. I love. There's a couple female wrestlers. There's a couple male wrestlers. There's a couple up and comers. You can see when a motherfucker wants it. You can see it in their soul, and it's a shine that they have. And I think it's fresh, and it's awesome to celebrate and get behind people who have that. That's what I was trying to say. So shout out Kevin Nash. Shout out Rhea Ripley. And shout out WWE. For real, for making WWF and then getting sued by the WWF. And now,
things happen. That's
WWF. Why does everybody always say that? From the WW World Wrestling.
WWW.
You gotta make sure you
hit it with that World Wide Web.
www.
All right. Okay, that was the shit. Let's talk some Astronomicon right fast before we get too crazy late, and I don't want to lose out on any of that opportunity. Oh no, wait, no, stop, no, hold that, because I know you leave at crazy times. Let's talk about the Blaze front. Let's Blaze talk about. Take a moment, because before you leave, let's talk about this. Go ahead.
That's right. Going out with the homies, King Click. It's happening this May through till half of June. Yeah, it's going to be the shit. Underground Alliance Tour. You better know about it. If you don't know about it, I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you until you know you got it printed on your goddamn dome. It's going to be the shit, man, for real. I'm hyped.
King Click, Richter.
It goes Chucky, all over, too, doesn't it?
Chucky, Obnoxious.
This is coast to coast, too. Starts off in Arizona.
Yeah.
All kinds of Cali dates.
I see Vegas in there.
Yep, that West Coast. It's been a while.
Illinois.
You got the Midwest too.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Yes,
it looking like it's got some dates.
Yeah.
It looked like May 20th through June 12th.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so go
you ain't
check
got
those
no
fucking
reason not to
dates
come
out.
out and hang out with your homies.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
I'll
That's a
keep
dope
that up
ass
there. You
lineup
can
too. That's fun.
screenshot that or something. I don't know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna share that too in the Instagram. That's fucking fresh, and that's awesome, man. And props to you for hooking up with them and getting that going on. Look, everybody shouting in the comments where they finna pull up at. That's what's up, man. It's dope. It's good to see you back on the road. It's also good to see you getting back with, like Richter and shit. Shout out Richter, man. I love Richter. Richter's always been a homie since way back. One of the coolest
Chucky been
motherfuckers
my
ever
dude
in
since day
Cottonmouth
one,
Let
bro.
it be known.
Like way back in the day. I mean, Richter's my
For
dude
real, man.
too. But Chuck, man, I met Chucky way back in the day.
For real.
Like
shout out Chucky too. No, Chucky's cool. I'm just saying I know Richter
Subnoise Soldiers days. Like for real, yeah. Like
damn, I
know
that
that every single time we've ever played anywhere Richter's at, he just shows up. I don't know how he gets there. It's him in a backpack full of weed. He comes and hangs. He chills. He's easy breezy. I love that dude, man.
He can get anywhere. That's Johnny
Straight
Richter,
up. That's my
bro.
homie, dog. Real talk. I love you, Richter, man. Cool dude. I love that you fucking with Blaze. I love that y'all about to do this. Props to y'all. I hope much success on the tour. Get that shit, man.
Yep.
No, I'm telling you, for real. Johnny Richter's great dude too.
For real, man.
I got my
shout out
tattoo
Chucky
on my
too.
arm.
I know Chucky. I just
with
don't
Johnny
hang with
Richter.
Chucky like how I hung with Richter. So I got more history with Richter. But Chucky's my dude too, man. For real.
No, I'm telling you, for real. I'm telling you, I also got history with Johnny Richter. That's my dude. He was with me when I got this tattoo on my arm.
I know, man. Y'all, you
out on the road,
man,
just hanging out, kicking it after a show at a hotel, kicking it, partying, just kicking it, and I got my fucking tatted up. Yeah, that's my dude.
What's up, man.
That was in
Pennsylvania. Real cool people, puts on a good show. Definitely pull up if they come to your neck of the woods. That's a dope ass card. Yeah, man, come on, hang out, party, get it going on.
I know Johnny.
You ain't got nothing to do.
I know Johnny.
He said,
"That's my dude."
Fuck yeah, he is.
Fuck
him.
All right, now, any last topics, or forever hold your peace till next Wednesday?
Did we
go to the Astro?
Yeah, you better talk about that.
That's what it was. Well,
no worries.
As you guys, I guess as you see, go ahead.
All right, going down April 22nd to the 24th at Burton Manor, Livonia, Michigan. Astronomicon 5. If you know it, that's right. He was putting up the 5.
Oh, I thought he was saying goodbye.
That's what I thought.
I wasn't sure either, but
I had a couple more minutes. Shit.
That's all right.
My bad.
Cool. And I don't know which ads you're going to put up or whatever, but we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. We can talk about Twiztid's Electric Lettuce Show with Blaze Your Dead Homie.
And, got it right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
This is on site at Astronomicon Saturday, April 23rd. Twiztid's Electric Lettuce Show with special guest Blaze Your Dead Homie and Alazuli Lou. If you have VIP, this show is free to you. If you don't have VIP, you can still attend. Tickets will be available at the site. It is on site at Astronomicon. So if you are attending Astronomicon, it's right there. You need not leave or get out and go anywhere. Just
everything is on site.
Everything, but I need to stress that so it's very, very understood. Also, Astro 5's VIP party, because we're gonna talk about the VIP. I want you to understand.
I might have that somewhere. Hold on.
That's okay. He said, "Hold on. Let me look at what I have."
Party.
Let me explain. It's the return of Killer Karaoke. Me, the dead kid over there, Blaze, the skinny kid, ROC. We Dirk Manning. We all Killer Karaoke vets. We call ourselves that because we get up there and we have fun, or make an ass of ourselves, or just have a good time, or have a couple beers, cheer on people, get cheered on. But the vibe and the energy in the room is great. You get to belt out some songs that make you smile. People sing along with you. It's good. People just jump on stage and tap in with you. It's like, it's killer. So that's why it's Killer Karaoke. Not only will that be going down, but special performances by ABK, Boondocks, Buckshot, the ROC, all that's going down at the Astro 5 VIP party. If you are part of the VIP, like we said, you get into the Twiztid Electric Lettuce Show, which is on site for free. That's part of that very important ass. As well as other stuff, you know what I mean? Dustin and I cover a lot of these things in detail.
Yes.
All right, that was I was like, is that 5 again?
That was the buy. Dang.
Creepy motherfucker. All right. So anyway, so in upcoming Astronomic Conversations. Episode 1 is available now for your viewing pleasure. Episode 2 is slated to come out this week, where we will talk more about some guests. In future episodes, we will break down the depths and the details of the VIP and all what it entails. But the Killer Karaoke Party, that's one of the perks. The Electric Lettuce Show entrance, that's another perk. Early entry.
I want to know what your song is for karaoke this year, Jamie. Have you picked one yet?
You do.
Have you picked one yet?
Tell you right now.
You ain't gonna tell me, but you could say tell us that your selection has been picked. Have you made a top 5 that you're circling?
I don't know. Death of a Bachelor might be in the top 5. I don't know if it's happening.
Okay.
They were all like, everybody Googling that right now.
Right,
like,
something right there. I don't know what it is because I don't know song names, but
it might be. You know what? Shout out Ronnie Radke. It might be
that
I'm not even gonna say it. No, I'm not even gonna say it. See, I said I wasn't gonna say it.
That's fine. That's fine.
You're good.
You gave us
Don't fuck with me at Killer Karaoke. I'm bringing the heat. All right, listen. For tickets and VIP packs, pro photo ops, visit astronomicon.com today to get in on the participatables. There's a lot of shit going on. If you want to play the ad, we can run off some of the stars and pop culture icons who will be in attendance. Unless you want me to just run down the whole list right quick.
Give me a second. Let me run through my
He said,
my thing.
I'm going to imagine him. I was thinking real hard to see if a motherfucker pop up on the screen. It didn't work, god damn it.
I don't know how old this one is or not. So, yeah.
There you go. All right, so, yeah, Damian Leone, David Howard Thornton, Sean X-Pac Walton, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Daniel Harris, Zach Galligan,
mine's
DJ
old.
Soul, Scout Taylor Compton, Dirk Manning.
Keep them coming.
Eric Stoll Hansen. Paul Scotter, Bill Mosley, Jeff Daniel Phillips, Judge Reinhold, Peter Dante. Damn it. Hold on. Now you made me lose my spot.
I did too. I did.
Richard Brake, Tyler Main, Nick Castle, and Corey motherfucking Taylor. Joe Rubenstein, as well as others, will be on hand. The Steiner brothers. Who am I missing?
Out of that list, I think. No, you're not. Did you? Yeah, I think you got them on. Corey Taylor, right?
Yes, I mentioned Corey Taylor.
Judge Reinhold.
He was on my list.
The Danielle, the Scott.
He was supposed to be at Astro 4, couldn't make it. He's an absolute cool dude. He's like, fuck that. I'll be there for 5. You know it. And I'm excited, just like everyone else in attendance. Again, for tickets, VIP packs, pro photo ops, visit astronomicon.com. We can't say it enough. As it approaches closer, we will remind you it is our job to refresh, keep you updated. If these little Wednesdays, if us Wednesdaying with you isn't enough to refresh your memory or get the old hamster wheel greased up and moving properly, you can visit me and the Green Kid.
This one.
And the Green Kid.
Like that.
You can visit me and the Green Kid on Astronomic Conversations. Again, episode 1 is available now for your viewing pleasure. Episode 2 will be available this week. And it's us breaking down into more detail some of the shit we talk about loosely here, getting it and letting you understand, because a convention is a very big word and it entails a lot of things. Astronomicon is where pop culture lives. This is the 5th installment. It's getting 5 times better than it did when it first started. Just like WWE. We talked about that. We're coming full circle.
5 times bigger, 5 times better. You know what I'm saying? That means at least 3 hot dogs in a fanny pack this year.
Oh, my God.
3 of them.
By the way, I don't know if you guys want to hear it, but I just had a brilliant idea.
What?
Okay, kick it.
Is there a stand-up arcade version of a wrestling game that has all or most of the wrestlers coming to Astro? And can we get them to wrestle each other as themselves on said video game?
I mean, I love the idea.
There's a lot. That's a great idea.
That is a beautiful.
I know they're all a little older. I don't think they want to necessarily get in the ring, but if we can have them play a
that was where I was going with it. I was like, there are no silly ideas here, my friend.
I'm just trying to think of all the games each one of them are in real quick and be like, yeah, can we do that?
I know.
It might be like the
WWE meets WWE. I don't know. Like, I know there's been some.
I know Jamie has WrestleMania.
I was gonna say I'm about to read who's on it. Hold on.
Game that has most of them.
But it's not
All
those.
Right, this one, listen, this one has Bam Bam Bigelow, Doink, Brett Hall. I was going to say Brett Hall. Goddamn hockey legend, Brett Hall.
I love Brett Hall.
Bam Bam Bigelow, Doink, Bret Hart, Lex Luger, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and Yokozuna. That is on
no one that is
Midway WrestleMania arcade.
Great game. Probably one of the best arcade games they ever made.
Great game.
Yes.
But
none of those people.
My kid still beat you though, so let it be known.
She cheated with that Yokozuna bullshit ass move. I'm just gonna keep jumping on him.
Boom. Just kicked his ass. Smooth kicked his ass.
Boom. I mean,
winner.
Yeah, she did.
All
she
right.
did win. It's her game though. Like she got access to play the game at any time she wants. I just try to come in there like,
so you're trying to say there's some practicing taking place.
There was some practice. There was some practice. She has mastered the game.
I don't believe it. There's that. Okay. All right. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for stopping by with us and hanging out with us. We've had a fun episode. We learned a wonderful many things. We learned about special places and environments and work that'll let you have time for yourself, self-care, self-care boxes. We learned about how wrestling has been a great important factor in our lives and has established a lot of the comeuppance in the game. Mm-hmm. We learned about some live events that are going on with AtCon this week on Instagram, on Elite Comics 11. We learned about the Terminally Ill tour. We learned about the Underground Alliance tour. Yes. We learned about the leftover products from the Oddities tour being on M&E store. Astronomicon's coming your way. My name's Jamie Madrox. Blaze your dead homie Bounce. That's Draven. God damn it, that's Draven. That's the green kid.
That's me.
My name is Jamie. Thank you for your time. Hopefully we put a smile on your face. And if we didn't, smile now. Peace.